All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon members, Loki, Josh, Steven, Javier, and Michael. Thank you all for supporting. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, and so much more. And all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. So Tesla has just sent out this email to inboxes. Order by May 31st and get 0.99% APR. You still have time to get the 0.99% APR financing, there's an asterisk here, on new Tesla Model Ys. Order by May 31st, 2024 to be eligible. So it has nothing, it doesn't say anything here where you have to take delivery by May 31st. All you have to do is order a Tesla vehicle by May 31st. So this is pretty good news. If you're looking to get lock in, so to speak, this fantastic 0.99% offer, this might be the way to do it. I mean, it could be a risk of $250 that you're putting down as a deposit, but there is ways to get that back. But certainly, if you're trying to make sure you get this 0.99% offer, but you kind of still want to see what's going to be in store next month with the end of month quarter discounts, promotions, and incentives, this might be a safe bet. Like if you already know 100% you want to buy a Tesla Model Y, this might be worth it just to throw in a $250 deposit into the queue so that you can solidify your 0.99% offer. Looking at some of the fine print here though, available for qualified buyers with term lengths up to 60 months. We know this because 72 months is 1.99%, which is still a really fantastic rate, and 2.99 for 84 months, which is also a pretty fantastic rate. Quote, must order between May 10th, 2024 and May 31st, 2024. Promotional rates are subject to credit approval and may change at any time. I don't like they put that there as a disclaimer, but makes sense. That's the guys that put that in there because they could have to change it if the banks don't let them do it or anything like that. And on top of that, if you didn't know about this tool, there is actually a pre-qualified tool where you can put in your information. You can put in your income, your address, not even a social security number or anything like that, and they will do a pre-qualification to see if you could be eligible for a 0.99% offer. It's not solidified in any sort of way, but it does give you an idea so you don't have to burn that $250 and burn an application and all that stuff so that you do to find out later if you're not qualified. But rule of thumb really is you're going to have to want to get, I mean, it kind of tells you how much you actually have to get here. So if you take a look at some of the terms, it says basically 720 plus is what you need to be able to have to get that 0.99%. You might qualify if you're lower than that with a higher down payment, but really rule of thumb is going to be 720 credit score to qualify. We've talked to plenty of people recently who've joined the Patreon link and scheduled phone calls, and they've kind of been in that threshold, even with people that don't have the right amount of income, like 1-to-1, or people that have more than the 1-to-1 income, then you'll be able to get qualified. So really full rule of thumb is that you're going to have a 720 plus, or you're going to need a co-signer or something like that. And it seems like the inventory discounts, or sorry, the 0.99% offer is starting to work. You can see this mustard yellow line is Model Y inventory, and it is trending downwards. But don't forget, like Tesla does drop inventory like once a week or a couple times a week. So this could spike very, very easily because the effect of the 0.99% offer is could be starting to wear it down or wear off as we get closer to this end of the month or end of the May month, because next month is the last month of the quarter. So Tesla, if they're looking to announce any sort of thing, it's going to be next week with more incentives and promotions if it's actually going to come out. But really rule of thumb here is if you want to lock in that 0.99% offer, just go ahead and throw in a deposit. It's a $250 deposit. You won't lose it unless you cancel it yourself. Even if like you don't think you're going to buy a Tesla, or you just want to, you're on the sidelines, you could always just keep stalling that order. And like, let's say like something doesn't work out, you could keep stalling the order quarter deposit, like 6 months down the road, Tesla really doesn't try and cancel on you. They do give you ultimatums for trying to take delivery ASAP, but you can always try to like kick the can down the road, maybe a few months or 6 months down the road if you need to before Tesla tries to like cancel on you. But still, very interesting if you want to get in this 0.99% offer. We've got these final few days before May 31st, so it seems right now, for Tesla to get you in at 0.99%. But we've put two polls on the channel right now. Do you think, the first one is, do you think 0.99 for Model Y is ending on May 31st? And an overwhelming 43% said, yep, 0.99 is ending on May 31st. 33% said, I think it's going to get extended to the end of quarter 6/30, and 14% said it might go up higher to 1.99 to 2.99, which is still really good rates. And I think Tesla, if they did like a mix between this, like a bigger discount, like $2,000 to $3,000 off plus 1.99 or 2.99, I think that could have like a really good effect, but maybe not as sending shockwaves and for sending a lot of people to buy Teslas. And here's the other poll: recent Model Y purchasers, did you actually get the 0.99%? Because I was trying to see who is actually getting it and if it's actually possible. And yup, 30% said yup, they got the 0.99%. 6% said they got 1.99 or 2.99. 5% said it got raised on them after the application, and 16% said they have not applied yet. So you can see there's a good amount of people employing this strategy with just putting a deposit right now, locking in, so to speak, that 0.99, and then figuring out next month if things would change with the 0.99 with the end of quarter incentives or anything like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking.